support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome back, Jackrabbit fans. We're back here after winter break here in Summit League Conference play. It's a doubleheader here today. Get excited. It's the Port Classic. I'm Ben Anderson with Collegiate Sports and KSDJ 90.7. Braden's not with us today. I'm running it solo. We're on YouTube here. And we're about to get underway here with a 2 o'clock tip-off scheduled. We got a little bit of a light show here, which is going to set us back a little bit, but that's all right. We're going to get starting lineups for the Jackrabbits here. The women's game first, going against the UND Fighting Hawks. And then after that at 4:15, we're going to have the men's game. They're taking on Oral Roberts. That's all right here on Collegiate Sports and in First Bank and Trust Arena. It's good to be back after in December was the last time we were here in First Bank and Trust on Collegiate Sports. That was the Northern Iowa game where the women beat Northern Iowa 68-53. There's been a couple games in between that, and now the Jackrabbits women's basketball team has a record of 14-3. Only 3 losses this season are coming from ranked teams, nationally ranked on the AP poll in the upper 20 on the AP poll, So, only 3 losses this season for the Jackrabbits, all of those nationally ranked teams, and so far undefeated in Summit League play. They're 4-0 in the conference and ranked number 1 here in the Summit League, followed by North Dakota State, Oral Roberts at 3, South Dakota at 4, and then North Dakota ranked at 5. So we got a number 1, number 5 matchup here in Brookings. I'm excited for it. And now our lovely public address announcer about to give us the starting lineup here for the South Dakota State University Jackrabbits. First down the chute for the Jackrabbits, giving number 3, Madison Mathewitz there. Mathewitz is a guard, 5'10" junior from Sleepy Eye, Minnesota. Second down the chute here is Haley Timmer, coming off that injury last year, having a great season for the Jackrabbits. She's a guard, 5'11", redshirt junior from Rapid City, South Dakota. Third down the chute, as always, it's Paige Meyer, number 21 there for the Jackrabbits, at a guard, 5'6", senior from Albany, Minnesota. Fourth down the chute, it's number 24, Mesa Byam, forward, 6'2", senior from Melrose, Wisconsin. And then last but not least, here for the Jackrabbits, it's number 31, Brooklyn Meyer, forward, 6'2", junior from Larchwood, Iowa. The Jackrabbits are coached by our lovely Aaron Johnston, as always. Over on the UND side, Mallory Barnard is the head coach over there. Starting lineup for North Dakota, it's going to be number 2, Michaela Almer, number 30, Jocelyn Schiller, number 7, Nevaeh Farah-Horn, number 9, Kiara Pemberton, and number 24, Walker Demers. Tip-off ready here on the Jackrabbit logo at center court. Facing off, it's going to be your Brooklyn Meyer going against Walker Demers. She's the 6'1" center from Grafton, North Dakota. And the Fighting Hawks going to tip this one back. Goes closed out of bounds, saved there by Jocelyn Schiller, and the Fighting Hawks going to be headed into Jackrabbit territory here with the first possession of the game. Jocelyn Schiller moving to the far side corner, passes to her teammate here. That's Kiara Pemberton shooting for a corner three and making it. It's Michaela Almer. The Hawks score first, a 3-point there. It's 0-3 to start this one. Paige Meyer for the first possession with the Jackrabbits going the other way. Bounce pass from Mathewitz inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Passes out to Timmer. Wide open three is drained by Timmer. Ties up the first quarter at 3 apiece. 9:14 remains. Headed the other way. It's the Hawks. And passing around, headed towards the basket. Mid-range, 2-point shot in by Kiara Pemberton. 5-3. Jackson a 2-point deficit here, and Paige Meyer going the other way on the left side. At the center of the 3-point line, passing to her left, finds Mathewitz. All the way across again, Timmer. Timmer inside to Meyer. Meyer to Byom. Byom gets into some trouble. A whistle stops the play. North Dakota's going to pick up a foul. That's number 7, Nevera Farah Horn with that one. And the Jackrabbits picking up where they left off. Paige Meyer passes to her right. That's Timmer. Timmer tries to get inside, and a travel going to be called on Haley Timmer. Ball's going to get turned over, and no points there for the Jackrabbits. Still in a 2-point deficit here with 8:42 remaining in the first quarter. Jocelyn Schiller for the Hawks gives to her teammate, Michaela Almer. She shoots a deep three. That hits the top of the rim and bounces out. Timmer on the board there for the Jackrabbits. Passing to Paige Meyer, deep pass to Mathewitz in the corner for three, and drained for Madison Mathewitz. Jackrabbits take a lead of 1 here. 6-5 is the score. Schiller headed the other way for the Hawks again. Headed inside the paint and back out. Passes to Horn once again. This one back to Almer. Almer move it into the near corner and shuffles back out to center. Tries to find Schiller. That ball goes out of bounds, and the Jackrabbits are going to get the possession there. Mathewitz is going to inbound it to Paige Meyer in the near side corner. Under 8 minutes remain in the first quarter. Pass inside to Byom, inside to Brooklyn Meyer, underneath the rim, puts it up for 2. Jackrabbits now lead by 3. It's 8-5. Jocelyn Schiller for the Hawks. Past the Jackrabbit logo. Outside the 3-point line. Moves inside. Timmer's on the defense. Can't find anything. She passes out to Almer. Almer over to Horn. Horn looks left, right. Tries to pass out to Pemberton. She gets it inside. And this one passes back outside. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Here, under 3 seconds. Shot put up by Walker Demirs. And off the shot is a whistle. That one didn't go in. Potential shooting foul here on Brooklyn Meyer, and that is going to be the case. Walker Demir shooting 2. First one is through. Second one sent from the line is also good. So it's 8-7. Jacks up by a narrow 1 here in the first quarter. Paige Meyer taking it across the half-court line now. Moving to her right, passing to center. That's Timmer. Passes left to Mathewitz. She's at the top of the 3-point line. Passes right to Timmer. She shoots for 3. That one rims out. And Brooklyn Meyer's not able to get the board there, and the North Dakota Fighting Hawks headed the other way. Driving towards the basket and putting up a shot, rims off. That was Kiara Pemberton, unsuccessful there. Headed the other way. Mathewitz shooting for 3. She drains it again. The second 3-pointer sent from the hands of Madison Mathewitz. North Dakota on the other side of the court. 6:30 remains in the first quarter. Schiller moves inside. She passes out to Almer. Almer gets to Pemberton. Pemberton goes under the basket. She gets nothing. Byom on the defense there. Paige Meyer headed the other way. And Timmer's wide open for 3. Cashed from Haley Timmer. 14-7, Jackrabbits doubling the score of the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. 6:13 remain in the first quarter, and North Dakota's forced to call a timeout. We'll be right back here on Collegiate Sports after this.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Welcome back, Jackrabbit fans, to First Bank and Trust Arena and Collegiate Sports. This is Jackrabbit women's basketball here. I'm Ben Anderson for Collegiate Sports. Jack's leading this one 14-7 in the first quarter, forced North Dakota to take a timeout here. We're back in action, though. North Dakota has it. It's Pemberton headed towards the basket. She finds nothing. Brooklyn Meyer was on the defense, but a whistle is going to stop play here with 5:57 in the first quarter. And North Dakota's going to inbound it in Jackrabbit territory. Schiller is looking to inbound here. Passes deep out to Almer. Kayla Almer back, finds Schimmer once again. This one passes into the center. Walker Demure. Less than 5 seconds here on the shot clock. 2 remain. Pemberton has to just fling one up. That's no good. Katie Visica's on the floor now for the Jackrabbits. And this Jackrabbits line, I must say, pretty stacked. 5 players on the team averaging more than 10 points a game, and freshman Visica is one of them. Shot by Brooklyn Meyer, rims off, and headed the other way. It's the Hawks once again. 5:22 in the first quarter. Spinning, it's Almer. Shot sent deep. It's a three-pointer from Nevaeh Farrah-Horn. That one rims off, no good. Still 14-7. Visica passing to Mathowitz in the corner. Inside to Brooklyn Meyer, trying to find space underneath the basket. Puts one up, no good, and it's going to be North Dakota with a board there. There was a little contention under the basket there who would get the board, and North Dakota gets it. The center shooting for 3, number 24, Walker Demure, drains that one for North Dakota, the first team to score after that timeout. 4:39 remains in the first quarter. It's 14-10. Mathowitz inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Meyer turning around, can't find anything, lost her footing inside the paint. A whistle, and Demure is going to pick up a foul here on Brooklyn Meyer, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Brooklyn Meyer's first is through. Second shot here by Meyer, up and through. Both points of success there for Brooklyn Meyer, 16-10. Jacks lead it by 6. 4:31 remain in the first quarter. Emily Fox, freshman in the game now for the Jackrabbits. Paige Meyer on the defense here, forces a pass. Schiller passes to her teammate on the far side. That's Almer again. Here comes a three-point shot sent by Nevaeh Farah-Horn. That one bounces out. Paige Meyer headed the other way. Heads inside, passes to Fox outside the three-point line. That's over to Vasika, back to Fox. This goes inside, this time for Tyson. Tyson can't get anything. Forces a jump ball underneath the basket. Looking for the rebound, get a jump ball, and Paige Meyer's going to inbound. Finds Haley Timmer outside the three-point line. This one into Callie Tyson once again. She tries to fling it up for two. That one doesn't go in either, but there's going to be a foul on North Dakota. Fatima Ibrahim is going to pick up a foul here for North Dakota, and it's going to be Callie Tyson at the line, shooting two. First one for Tyson is through. Second shot is up and through as well. So, Jackrabbits finding some success in the free throw area here tonight. It's 18-10. Jacks leading by 8. 3:38 remain in the first quarter. North Dakota in Jackrabbit territory. Pass inside to Ibrahim. Ibrahim gets into trouble, a whistle. Callie Tyson picks up a foul, and North Dakota will inbound here. Jocelyn Schiller inbounding. Far side finds Michaela Amur. Schiller flings up a shot. That one's way wide to the left, and she was in trouble there by the defense. Out on the Jackrabbits, last touch, so North Dakota inbounding once again. 9 seconds remain in the shot clock here. Ibrahim underneath the basket, turns around, puts it up for two. 18-12, Jacks lead by 6 here. Paige Meyer running up the left side of the court. Meyer goes inside, gives to Tyson. Tyson drives towards the basket, a whistle. And Rakaya Beal's going to pick up a foul here for North Dakota, and Tyson's back at the line here for some free throws. She made both of her previous ones. Madison Mathewitz comes in for Paige Meyer, and Mesa Biome comes in for Haley Timmer. This one's Tyson shooting at the line. That one goes wide to the left. Didn't make contact with the rim there. And this one goes in. The second one is good. It's 19-12 here in this one. And coming the other way, it's J-Lo Owen, number 44 for North Dakota. This one gets over to Pemberton. Pemberton left and right, driving towards the basket. Spin move on Mesa Biome. Denied by Mesa Biome underneath the rim there. Vasika's wide open for three, and she drains it. Katie Vasika, an all-star freshman here on the Jackrabbit squad. North Dakota here trying once again. This defense for the Jackrabbits has been playing outstanding here through the first quarter. Shot put up by Ibrahim, rims out. Biome gets the board, and it's Emily Fox headed the other way. Fox moving to her right, passes to Biome. Biome finds Mathewitz in the far corner. Bounce pass broken up here by Rakaya Beal. Beal gets it stolen away by Byam. Vasika's under the basket for two. Katie Vasika having herself a game so far. Jayla Owen shoots for three, rims out. Vasika with the rebound. Vasika gets it to Emily Fox. Fox passes again to Vasika. She's outside the three-point line. Byam all the way across to Fox again. Fox inside to Tyson. Out to Byam. She tries to make a spin move and shoot. And that one doesn't go in, but there's a whistle. Pemberton's going to pick up a foul. That's the fifth team foul for North Dakota. They're going to put the Jackrabbits to the bonus, and Byam is going to go to the line. There's arguing over on the North Dakota bench. Byam's first is through. And her second through as well. 26-12, Jacks lead by 14, and they are now in the bonus. 1 minute 25 remains in the first quarter. Michaela Almer passing across to Mattia Mathern. Mathern to Owen. Owen to Pemberton. Pemberton gets it stolen away by Emily Fox. It's Fox dancing on the hind legs of the Jackrabbit logo at center. Finds Vasika. There's Mathewitz. Mathewitz to her left. Back to Emily Fox. She passes inside. Brooklyn Meyer tries for a mid-range two. And that one's no good. Pemberton on the board for the Fighting Hawks. Mid-range jumper sent by Pemberton is no good. Mathewitz gets the board. Emily Fox with 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Vasika dribbling on the left side. Moving in now. Fox wide open for three. This one rims off a little bit far. Pemberton gets the rebound. 9 seconds remain in the first quarter. Headed the other way, it's Owens. 5 seconds now. Down to 3, 2, shot up and through, sent by Jayla Owens. Mathewitz ended up on the ground there, and some Jackrabbits fans wanted a foul. They're not going to get it. End of the first quarter, the score 26-14. The Jackrabbits leading by 12 here. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back here for the second quarter on Collegiate Sports.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training, and the very next day he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. My way of continuing my service is to help protect my community by being a responsible gun owner and by storing firearms safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by D.O. Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brookings, South Dakota, D.O. is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trap and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. D.O. is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio KSDJ 90.7.
Welcome back into First Bank and Trust Arena. I'm Ben Anderson here with Collegiate Sports. North Dakota has the ball now, shot up by number 7, Horn. That one rims out. That one was for 3, but it's no good. It's 26-14. Jacks leading by 12 after the first quarter. North Dakota's having some trouble with fouls. Here's so far. Paige Meyer shooting for 3. Rims out. Brooklyn Meyer with the rebound and score. Excellent play there by Brooklyn Meyer. Now on the court for the Jackrabbits, number 22, Madison Volostin. Shot for 3, number 2, Michaela Armour. That one's no good. Board by the center, Walker Demur. And Demur puts up a shot for 2. 28-16. Jack still ahead. It's Paige Meyer passing to Timmer in the left corner. Back out to Mathowitz. This one goes back to Timmer. Timmer to Paige Meyer, center 3-point line. Into Brooklyn Meyer, a whistle. Walker Demers going to pick up another foul. That's her second of the night. And Paige Meyer's going to inbound it. And a shot for 3. Paige Meyer rims off the front there. And that one going to be boarded up by the Fighting Hawks. Good defensive play by Brooklyn Meyer, but can't capitalize there. She swatted it out on the pass, and North Dakota ends up with the ball once again. Michaela Armour gets a chance at a wide open 3, and she's going to sink that one. It's 28-19 now. Paige Meyer inside to Brooklyn Meyer, turns around for 2. That one goes in. Nice score there by Brooklyn Meyer. Headed the other way, it's Jocelyn Schiller. Schiller back to Nefea Farah Horn. Horn inside, finds Schiller for 3. That one's through for North Dakota. Lead of the Jackrabbits is dwindling. It's 30-22. Jacks lead it by 8. Mathowitz driving inside the paint. She puts up a nice mid-range 2. 32-22. 7:30 remain in the half. And again, Jocelyn Schiller. Floor generaling here for North Dakota. She loses control of the ball. Paige Meyer headed the other way. Layup for 2 off the steal by Paige Meyer. It's Jocelyn Schiller once again. Finds herself in the near side corner. She drives out to center. Tries to find someone to pass to, and it's Mathowitz on the steal this time, headed the other way. Bounce pass to Timmer, under the rim, and it's another steal and score for the Jackrabbits. (36-22). Jackrabbits dominating here in the second quarter. 6:53 remain. Timeout going to be taken here by the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here on Collegiate Sports after this.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Welcome back to Collegiate Sports. I'm Ben Anderson. This is Jackrabbit. Women's basketball in the doubleheader today for the Port Classic. Men's game coming up after this one. We'll have it here on Collegiate Sports. The score, 36-22. Jackrabbits leading over in North Dakota. North Dakota with the ball now, driving towards the baskets, Michaela Almer. The Jackrabbits on a 6-0 run in the last minute. Pemberton moves inside. There's 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shot sent up there by Michaela Almer from the three-point line. That one no good. It's still 36-22. Paige Meyer on the right side, moving up the court. Haley Timmer back to Meyer. There's Vasika on the left side. Volostin inside. Tyson up for 2. See if North Dakota can get anything going here after the timeout. 6 minutes remain in the second quarter here. Trying to move inside. Ibrahim is going to get called for the travel. Emily Fox subs in here for Paige Meyer. Volostin inbounds to Fox. Fox, floor generaling here out near the logo. This inside to Tyson. Tyson, Timmer. Timmer, mid-range, 2 is through. 40-22, Jackrabbits leading over the Hawks by 18. The Jackrabbits now on a 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Wide open in the corner for 3 is a shot from Horn. That one's drained. And the Hawks finally score after a 2-minute drought on their side. It's 40-25. Tyson out to Volostin. Volostin inside to Timmer. Timmer back out to Vasika, finds Fox on the left. Inside back to Tyson. Tyson trying to find space under the basket. She does. Wraparound layup for Callie Tyson. In for 2. 42-25. Shot from the corner sent by Michaela Amur. Rims out. Vasika on the board. Fox is wide open for 3. Too short. This one boarded up by Michaela Amur there. She drives straight for the basket, puts it up for 2 for North Dakota. Emily Fox headed up the right side for the Jackrabbits. Passes to Tyson. Tyson to Vasika. Vasika to Timmer. Timmer moving inside, driving the paint. Gets stopped here. Yes, stopped by Fatima Ibrahim there off the drive. Ball goes out of bounds. Jackrabbits will inbound it. 4:08 remains in the first half. Mesa Bio inside to Tyson. Tyson spinning around, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Almost stolen away there by Pemberton. Vasika recovers. Vasika does lose the ball this time to Pemberton. She's headed towards the basket. Byam tries to get there in time. She's not effective that time. There's a steal and score for North Dakota. Fox headed the other way. This one's to Vasika. Vasika shooting for mid-range. That one takes an awkward bounce but does go in. 2 points there sent by Katie Vasika. 3:30 remains in the first half, 44-29. North Dakota on the other side. It's Horn. Horn inside towards the basket. She finds out in the corner, number 30, Jocelyn Schiller. She puts up a nice three-point shot that sinks, and it's 44-32. Emily Fox waiting for a call from Aaron Johnston. Slowing down play here a little bit. Vasika gets it with 3 minutes here left in the half. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Timmer dancing on the right side of the three-point line. Tyson shoots a deep two, and that one's no good. Boarded up by North Dakota, and it's Schiller with a spin move on Fox, and there's going to be a foul on the Jacks here. Tyson's going to be the culprit on that one. It's going to be a shooting foul, and North Dakota will go to the line. It's going to be Jocelyn Schiller. Multiple substitutions here from the Jackrabbit side. First one from Schiller missed. Second one does go in. It's 44-33. Jacks lead by 11. 2 minutes 30 remain in the first half. Paige Meyer to Mathewitz. This time is Ellie Kolbeck, who just subbed into the game. Byam inside to Brooklyn Meyer. She tries for two, and there's going to be a foul here called on Walker Demers. Third foul there for Demers, and Brooklyn Meyer will go to the line to shoot two. First sent by Brooklyn Meyer is through. The second is up and bounces off. Rebounded that time by Rakaya Beal. North Dakota headed the other way. It's Schiller. Schiller outside the three-point line tries for a bounce pass. Throws it at the shoes of Mathewitz. Goes out of bounds. Inbounded by Schiller. That goes to Horn. Horn back to Schiller. Schiller driving inside. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Mathewitz. Paige Meyer headed the other way. Finds Kolbeck in the corner. Back to Paige Meyer. Meyer moving inside. Back out to Kolbeck. Kolbeck tries for a pass. That one taken out of the air by Rakaya Beal. Goes out of bounds, and the Jackrabbits will inbound. Minute 49 remains in the first half. 45-33. Jacks still leading. It's Paige Meyer. Slings it out to Mesa Baum. Tries for a deep two. That one goes in. 47-33. Minute 30 left in the half. Schiller tries for three. This one bounces around and out. Byam to Paige Meyer. Meyer just holding on to it, slowing down play here to end out the half. Mathewitz into Mesa Byam. She tries for a layup. That's no good. 47-33, still the score. Less than a minute here in the half. And North Dakota trying to put some late points on the board. Schiller puts one up. That's no good. Ibrahim gets the rebound. She's able to score off of that. 2 points there for North Dakota, 47-35. 40 seconds on the game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Colbeck into Brooklyn Meyer. Brooklyn Meyer reach around, in for two. Under 30 seconds here in the first half. Shot clock is not a factor. North Dakota with the possession. It's going to be 10 seconds now. Schiller moves inside. Driving towards the basket, and a layup there by Schiller. 3 seconds remain. Paige Myers slings one from half court. Hit the rim, but doesn't go in. Score at the half. The Jackrabbits are going to be leading. It's 49-37. Jacks up by 12. We'll be back here for the second half and a halftime report on collegiate sports, so make sure you stick around for that, and then stick around for the men's game right after this one. I'm Ben Anderson. Halftime report coming up after this.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training, and the very next day he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. My way of continuing my service is to help protect my community by being a responsible gun owner and by storing firearms safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome in here to the halftime report on collegiate sports. I'm Ben Anderson here in First Bank and Trust Arena. It's the doubleheader here tonight on this Saturday in Brookings. It's windy, it's cold. I'm glad I'm inside here in the brand new First Bank and Trust Arena, formerly Frost Arena. The Jacks leading here through the first half, 49-37 is the score. And it's just a little obvious that the Jackrabbits are playing a different caliber of basketball here than the Fighting Hawks. In the Summit League, the Jackrabbits ranked number 1. North Dakota's ranked number 5. The Jacks 4-0 in the conference, 14-3 overall through non-conference play and the conference. And North Dakota 3-2, 8-10 overall over from Grand Forks. So it's a little different, and you can see it through the first half. Field goal percentage for the Fighting Hawks, 42%. The Jackrabbits have a higher one there. That's 60% for the Jackrabbits. The Fighting Hawks are 14-33 with field goals. The Jackrabbits 18-30. 3-point percentage, North Dakota 40%. They're 6 for 15. Jackrabbits a little bit better, 50%. They're 5 for 10. Haven't tried as many there. The Jackrabbits getting more opportunities on free throws as well through halftime and coming into the next half of the play. North Dakota's got to figure out how to minimize their fouls, especially the scoring ones. 3 out of 4 for free throws from Grand Forks, and then Brookings, the Jackrabbits, 8 for 10. So had a couple more opportunities there for the Jackrabbits. Taking a look at some players through the first half. Top scorer for the Jackrabbits, Brooklyn Myers so far. She has 11 points, 4 for 7 on field goals. Haven't tried any threes, 3 for 4 on free throws. So Brooklyn Meyer fouled a lot. Another person who's getting fouled a lot inside the paint is Callie Tyson. She has 7 points tonight, 2 for 4 on field goals, and then 3 for 4 again on free throws. 2 rebounds for her, 1 assist as well. Mathewitz is 3 for 3 on field goals and 2 for 2 on three-pointers. She has 3 rebounds and 1 assist as well. So Mathewitz, hot hand here out on the court for the Jackrabbits so far. Haley Timmer already has 10 points through the first half, 4 for 6 on field goals, 2 for 3 on three-pointers. Vasika with 7 points, 3 for 3 on field goals, and 1 for 1 on three-pointers as well. She has 4 rebounds through this one. And it's important to mention those players because 5 Jackrabbits are averaging at least 10 points through 4 conference games. That's Brooklyn Meyer, Haley Timmer, Madison Mathewitz, Paige Meyer, and Vasika. So all of those players are well on their way to getting 10 points here in this one. A little slow, Paige Meyer. She's 1 for 3, 0 for 2 on three-pointers. She has 6 assists tonight, however. But yeah, Paige Meyer, a little slow on points so far through the first half. I expect that's just because the defensive scheme that the Fighting Hawks came out with here in the first half. We'll see if that changes in the second half. Over on the North Dakota side, players to look out for, Jocelyn Schiller. She has 9 points tonight, 3 for 7 on field goals and 2 for 3 on three-point shots there, 1 for 2 on free throws for Schiller. Michaela Armour has been getting a couple opportunities as well. She has 8 points tonight, 3 for 7 on field goals, 2 for 6 on three-pointers. She has 4 rebounds and 1 assist as well. Kiara Pemberton getting a lot of opportunities as well. 4 points for her, 2 for 8 on field goals, 3 rebounds, 1 assist as well for Pemberton. So a lot of players for North Dakota putting shots up, just not a lot of them connecting. Yeah, again, I'll say 42% from field goal or for field goals for North Dakota. So got to clean that up. Got to get the fouls under control, and maybe the Fighting Hawks can give us a game here for this one. At 4:15, should be pretty close to the end of this game. The men's basketball game will start. The men are 11-8 overall, 2-2 in the conference. So this one is going to be a good one. It's versus Oral Roberts here in the second half of the Port Classic doubleheader. And we'll have it here on Collegian Sports. So make sure, if you want to listen to that one, tune in. I'll be here for it as well. This has been the Halftime Report on Collegian Sports. I'm Ben Anderson. We got about 3 minutes until the third quarter starts, so make sure you stick around for that. And we'll be right back here after a short break for the third quarter of this one here in Brookings.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
My name is Teresa Barber. I was in the United States Navy, and I served overseas in the Middle East and Africa. Early on in my career, I had a commander that taught our suicide prevention training, and the very next day, he took his own life. 90% of suicide attempts involving a gun are fatal. My way of continuing my service is to help protect my community by being a responsible gun owner and by storing firearms safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
So what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Third quarter just about to get underway here in First Bank and Trust Arena, Brookings, South Dakota. 49-37 the score. After the half, I'm Ben Anderson with Collegian Sports. So let's see if the Fighting Hawks can put up a fight here in the second half. They looked a little sluggish in the first. Too many fouls and too many missed opportunities for North Dakota. And the Jackrabbits looked pretty dominant out there. But we'll see. Third quarter, about 15 seconds away. Sold out crowd here in First Bank and Trust Arena, on paper at least. Stadium can hold 5,000. Student section about half to 3/4 full. So, yeah, all the seating tickets sold out on paper here. Jackrabbits coming out with Paige Meyer, Mathewitz, Biome, Brooklyn Meyer, and Haley Timmer. Mathewitz will inbound here to start this one. Paige Meyer's got it here at the top. And pass to Brooklyn Meyer. This one broken up by Nevaeh Farrah Horn, but there's a whistle. Switch sides of the court, by the way. The Jackrabbits now scoring on the near side basket. Fighting Hawks going to the far side basket. As I see it. Brooklyn Meyer will be shooting 2. She makes the first. Second one here sent by Brooklyn is through as well. Jackrabbits score first, 51-37 here in the second half. Jocelyn Schiller up the right side for North Dakota. Gives off to Michaela Armour. Armour shooting a mid-range 2. Bounces out, no good. Biome gets the rebound, passes to Paige Meyer. Paige Meyer back to Biome in the near corner. She loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be out on Michaela Armour, so the Jackrabbits will inbound here. Paige Meyer into Brooklyn Meyer. Paige Meyer looks for space. Can't find any. Passes over to Biome. A layup rolls out, but Paige Meyer with the offensive rebound there. Bounce pass inside to Biome, a little bit low. She gains control of it, turns around, puts it up for 2. Mesa Biome able to strike there. 53-37. And North Dakota still yet to score here after the half. It's going to be Horn passing inside to the center. Walker Demir. Biome was on the defense, and there's going to be a foul called on Mesa Biome here. Walker Demir going to be shooting 2 here. First is through, so the North Dakota Fighting Hawks score here after the half. Second one bounces around, but eventually falls. 53-39. Paige Meyer headed the other way. Timmer is Mathewitz. Mathewitz, mid-range jumper is through for Mathewitz. She is still 100% on field goals. Headed the other way. North Dakota. Shot sent up by Schiller and doesn't go in. There's going to be a foul. Mathewitz picks up a foul. Schiller will go to the line. First by Schiller is through. Second also falls. 55-41 score here with 8:18 left in the third quarter. Paige Meyer headed to the near side. There's Timmer. Timmer to Biome. Paige Meyer outside the three-point line. Passes over to Mathewitz for three. Rims off. That's her first missed shot of the game. Biome with the offensive rebound. Her shot gets taken away by Horn. Under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Schiller. There's Horn. Timmer on the defense. Back to Schiller. Schiller drives inside. Looks at the basket. Can't find anything. Passes out to Walker Demir. It's going to be a foul. Mesa Biome picks up the foul. Vasika subs in for Biome. 7:38 left in the third quarter, 55-41. Jackrabbits have 3 team fouls. First by Demers is through. Second is up and through as well. 55-43. Jackrabbits still ahead here, but only by 13 now. Vasika traveling inside. Passes over to Brooklyn Meyer. Meyer tries for the basket. Nothing there, but here comes another foul. Foul on Fatima Ibrahim. And Brooklyn Meyer at the line. So, third quarter full of fouls. 7:23 remain. Jackrabbits have 3 team fouls. North Dakota has 2. 56-43 after the first one drained by Brooklyn Meyer. Second one up and through as well. So 57-43. Jackrabbits ahead. Jocelyn Schiller gets the inbound. Schiller to Michaela Armour. Armour to Pemberton. Pemberton towards the basket, up for 2. And it's now 57-45. Paige Meyer up, headed towards the basket, inside the paint. Turn around to Brooklyn Meyer, wide open. Nice move there by Paige Meyer on the assist. 59-45. Under 7 minutes remain in the third quarter. Ibrahim gives to Horn. Horn inside, spin move towards the paint. Looking for the basket. In for 2. Timeout's going to be called here by the Jackrabbits. It's 59-47. 6:32 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back after this.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings Park West. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, Park West is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. Park West is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7. This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by D.O. Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brookings, South Dakota, D.O. is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trek and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. D.O. is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Welcome back to Collegiate Sports. I'm Ben Anderson here. 6:32 left in the third quarter. It's 59-47. Jackrabbits ahead. Timeout taken by head coach Aaron Johnston of the Jackrabbits. And just sorting some things out as that last couple series looked a little messy on the Jackrabbits side. 3 fouls on the team already here in the third quarter. Head coach Johnston got some things figured out. Timeout concludes, and Mathewitz will inbound to Paige Meyer on the other side. Paige Meyer heads across half court now. There's Timmer, center three-point line. Back to Mathewitz. Here's Vasika. Vasika outside the three-point line. Timmer passes inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Up for 2. Brooklyn Meyer able to drain that one. 61-47. Brooklyn Meyer having an excellent game so far. She has 17 points. Horn has it for North Dakota. Pass to Armour. She loses control of that. It's forced by Mathewitz. She regains control. Passes to Pemberton. Pemberton back to Horn. Horn inside there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ibrahim puts one up. Tries for 2. It rims out. Shot clock resets. Puts up another shot. Gets the rebound again. Puts up another shot. Gets the rebound. Forced away. And a whistle. Brooklyn Meyer picks up that foul, and Callie Tyson subbed in for Meyer there. Schiller inbounds, finds Ibrahim. Ibrahim, spin move, in for 2. 61-49. Jacks still up by 12. Paige Meyer shooting for 3, wide open, drains it. Nice shot there by Paige Meyer, 64-49. Schiller over to Pemberton. Back to Schiller. Schiller moving inside, almost loses her footing, regains control of the ball. Schiller spin move, 1 second on the shot clock, in for 2. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Paige Meyer bounce pass to Tyson, out to Timmer. Timmer inside back for Tyson. Tyson tries for 2, that one rims out. Timmer with the board. Timmer called on a controversial travel there as her feet were planted. Potentially a late whistle there. Timmer's back foot was planted and travel called there, and it's going to force a turnover. 4 minutes 30 remaining in the third quarter. It's 64-51, and we're going to have a media timeout here. We'll take a media timeout as well, so we'll be right back after this on Collegiate Sports.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome back to Collegiate Sports. I'm Ben Anderson. 4 minutes 31 remain in the third quarter. It's 64-51. Jackrabbits leading. Interesting enough, this second half has brought a little bit more of an offensive game, as the first half was more of a defensive one. Jackrabbits have made 5 of their last 7 field goal attempts. North Dakota 4 of their last 5. North Dakota has possession after that controversial travel call on Haley Timmer. And it will be Michaela Armour. Passing to Jayla Owen. Owen back to Armour. Armour, Pemberton. 7 seconds remain on the shot clock. Owens backed up into the corner. Passes into Ibrahim. 1 second on the shot clock. Shot is no good. They're going to call a foul. Tyson picks up a shooting foul. 5th team foul for the Jackrabbits puts North Dakota into the bonus. They only have 2 team fouls on the other side. And it's still 4 minutes remaining here in this quarter. Ibrahim, first shot, rims off. Second shot by Ibrahim is through. Paige Meyer headed the other way. There's Tyson. Back to Paige Meyer, shooting for 3. That one's short. (64-52). And Jayla Owens going the other way. There's Horn passing to Armour, back to Horn. Back to Armour. And back to Horn, back to Armour, and back and forth. This one goes to Jayla Owens outside the three-point line. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. Owens shooting a deep 3. Short. Tyson on the board. Timmer gets the pass, headed towards the basket, inside for the layup. Timmers bounces off the glass, no good. Rebounded that time, but Nevaeh Farrell-Horn, and a shot up by Armour. Mid-range 2 is no good. This time boarded by Madison Mathewitz. Vasika runs into trouble, collided with Kiara Pemberton. A whistle. They do call the foul on Kiara Pemberton. Vasika will inbound. Finds Paige Meyer. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Biome has it. And Horn's going to pick up a foul. So 4th team foul now for North Dakota. Under 3 minutes. Vasika moving inside towards the basket. Tries for a layup. That's no good. Kiara Pemberton. Out to Armour. Wide open for 3. Bounces out. Biome with the rebound. And Paige Meyer headed the other way. Biome. Back to Paige Meyer. This one, Vasika wide open for 3. Bounces out. Michaela Armour. This time back to Owens. And Jayla Owen to Horn. North Dakota playing really slow when they get the ball here, even though they are in a deficit. 3-point shot here sent by Horn with about 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. So North Dakota wearing down the time when they're on offense and still in a pretty big deficit. Paige Meyer straight to the basket and a layup for 2. 66-52, minute 30 remaining in the third quarter. Michaela Armour passes to Jayla Owen. Horn gets it. This one, Pemberton from the corner, three-point shot. Bounces, takes an awkward bounce off the inside of the rim, goes straight up, and then falls through the basket. So 3 points there, sent by Pemberton. 66-55. Jack's still up by 11. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Vasika to Timmer. Timmer headed inside towards the basket, shoots a mid-range jumper, and that's in for two. Haley Timmer with the score there. 45 seconds remaining. 68-55 is the score. Armour to Horn. Horn back to Armour. Inside Pemberton, mid-range, two-pointer is good. (68-57). 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Shot clock not a factor. Paige Meyer holding the ball at middle of the court. Paige Meyer moving inside. Bounce pass Vasika wide open for three. Short, bounced out. Brooklyn Meyer with the rebound. She tries to get it into Mesa Biome, but the time runs out. Third quarter comes to a close. It's 68-57. The Jackrabbits ahead. We got one more quarter to go here in this one, and then we'll move on to the men's game here at 4:15, so make sure you tune into that one as well. So we'll take a break here. We'll be right back with the start of the fourth quarter on Collegiate Sports.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. Talk to someone if you're struggling with mental health, because most people out here really care. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, Jackrabbit fans, to women's basketball here on Collegiate Sports. I'm Ben Anderson. 10 minutes remain in this one. 68-57. Jackrabbits ahead. Fourth quarter about to get underway here. Jackrabbits have led this one the entire game, except for the first couple series. North Dakota coming out strong in the first quarter, but quickly Jackrabbits taking over. Shot by Pemberton is through for two. North Dakota scores first in the fourth quarter. Emily Fox headed the other way. Fox passes to Madison Volostin. Volostin to Mathewitz. She tries to turn around and score. That's no good. Volostin shooting for three. Short. And Mathewitz on the board again. This one up for two. Mathewitz able to capitalize there. .15 remaining in the game. North Dakota has got it. Jayla Owen. Matia Mathern in the game now for the Fighting Hawks. Demers turning around underneath the basket. shooting and makes a 2-point shot with 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 70-61. Getting a little bit closer now. Jacks only leading by 9. Mathewitz tries for a bounce pass into Brooklyn Meyer. This one taken away by North Dakota. Schiller has got it for the Fighting Hawks. She's outside the 3-point line in center. Passes to her right. That's Jayla Owen. Owen finds Schiller again on the right side corner. Inside here to Demur. Demur pushing against Brooklyn Meyer. Missed foul there. And a steal by Emily Fox. Fox to Mathewitz. Mathewitz driving inside towards the basket. Up for 2. No. Bounces out. Finds Fox after the board. Mathewitz here. Inside again. Finds Brooklyn Meyer. And Brooklyn Meyer able to capitalize and score for 2. 72-61. Jocelyn Schiller finds Jayla Owen. Owen back to Schiller, the right corner. This one goes to Mattia Mathern. Schiller. Back to Mathern. Mathern shooting for 3. That one rims out. Mathewitz on the rebound. Just over 7 minutes remaining in this one. Mathewitz passes inside. Brooklyn Meyer fighting and can't capitalize there. Can't get anything. Defense too tight underneath the basket. Schiller driving on the other side. Byom gets the stop there, but there's going to be a foul. And Byom's going to pick up that foul. It's going to be Mesa's 4th foul. Jackrabbits making a bunch of substitutions here. Got Timmer out there, Velostin, Tyson, Vasika, and Paige Meyer. First foul shot by Schiller is no good. Second shot is through. 7 minutes remaining here in the game. Paige Meyer with the basketball. Passing to Vasika. This one over to Timmer. Timmer back to Paige Meyer. She drives inside. Passes out to Vasika. Vasika, Velostin. Velostin, Tyson. Tyson over to Paige Meyer. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spin move by Meyer. Looking for the basket. Turns around. That one's a short one. And a fight on the basket leads to the ball going to North Dakota. 6:30 remaining here. Shot sent up by Pemberton. Pemberton's shot is no good, and Velostin with the rebound. Paige Meyer. Holding on to the ball. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Timmer. Vasika for 3. A little bit short. Rebounded by Pemberton. 72-62. Jacks up by 10. Pemberton goes the other way for 2. Score there. Ends the 2-minute drought from North Dakota. 3-point shot from Timmer. Takes a bad bounce around the rim and out. Near the sideline there, a fight for the basketball after the rebound. Tyson and Pemberton. Jacks fans think that Pemberton touched it last before going out of bounds, but the refs don't make that call, and North Dakota is going to get the inbound. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in this one. Almer, Horn. Horn gets it stolen away by Paige Meyer. She heads towards the basket, up and missed shot, but she's going to be fouled. Paige Meyer will get her chance at 2. First one is through. Second one up and through as well. So now it's a 10-point game, 74-64, 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here. Schiller has played a lot of this game, if not all of it. Moving other way, Schiller outside, moves towards the basket, up for 2. A nice mid-range there by Jocelyn Schiller. Grand Forks native Schiller. Haley Timmer out to Vlausten. Here's Paige Meyer inside to Brooklyn Meyer, up for 2. Bad bounce again and out. Here's Schiller on the other side. Schiller shooting for 3, cashes that one. That was a deep three-pointer from the right side. Schiller able to sink that one. It's 74-69, only a 5-point game now, and Aaron Johnson is going to call a timeout. Getting a little bit nervous. 4 minutes, 19 seconds remaining, and the Fighting Hawks starting to fight here in the fourth quarter, making this one a close one. We'll be back after a break here on Collegiate Sports.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by locally owned Brookings PowerQuest. Located in the University Mall at 820 22nd Avenue South, you can find everything your ride needs. From essential auto parts to top-notch accessories and customer service, PowerQuest is a one-stop shop for Brookings. Their phone number is 692-6298. PowerQuest is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio, KSDJ 90.7.
Support comes from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum in Brookings, inspiring a passion for the diverse history, culture, and science of agriculture in South Dakota. To learn more about exhibits and events, you can visit agmuseum.com.
Welcome back to Collegiate Sports, fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this one. Jackrabbits only up by 5, and that's a little bit of an attribution to them not scoring in the last 3 minutes and 34 seconds. That's right, the Jackrabbits have not scored a single field goal in the last 3 minutes and 34 seconds, leading North Dakota to come back here late in the fourth quarter. 74-69. Jackrabbits still ahead, just need to get some things sorted out. And it doesn't help that North Dakota's 3 for 3 on their last 3 field goals as well. The Jackrabbits 0 for 5 and 1 for 7 of their last 7. And again, no field goals in the last 3 minutes, 34 seconds. So Jackrabbits, let's try to score here. And it's Paige Meyer with the basketball after the timeout called by Aaron Johnston. Haley Timmer, that's back to Paige Meyer. Here's Brooklyn Meyer underneath the basket. Tries to make a spin move. In for 2. It's going to be an and 1 for Brooklyn Meyer. That's what the Jackrabbits needed, and Brooklyn Meyer able to capitalize, get the and 1 there, 76-69. And Brooklyn Meyer's shot is good. Brooklyn Meyer has 23 points by herself so far on this one. Full court press here by Paige Meyer. Jocelyn Schiller with the basketball. Loses control of it on the ground, able to be picked up by Timmer. It's going to be a jump ball.
Jackrabbits possession.
Jackrabbits with the possession will inbound. 3:47 remaining in the game. Inbound to Paige Meyer, 77-69. Jackrabbits lead by 8. Mesa Biome over to Haley Timmer. Timmer to Paige Meyer. Paige Meyer to Brooklyn Meyer, and it's through. A clean play there by the Meyers. And the sellout crowd cheering now for the Jackrabbits. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the game. It's 79-69. Jackrabbits bring it out back to a 10-point game. Pemberton has it. There's going to be a whistle. Walker Demers picks up a foul. That's her 5th foul. Ibrahim subs in for Demers. Demers and Mesa Biome getting into it there caused that foul. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the game. It's going to be a challenge, so the refs go to the bench. We're going to review this one, 79-69. Let's go over some stats throughout this game. Here, we'll take a look at some top scores for both teams. On the North Dakota side, it's Jocelyn Schiller. She has 19 points tonight. 6 for 10 on field goals, 3 for 4 on three-pointers, 4 for 6 on free throws for her. She also has 2 assists. Ibrahim, she has 7 points, 3 for 5 on field goals, 1 for 2 on free throws, 4 rebounds for Ibrahim. Pemberton, she has 15 points, 7 for 14 on field goals, 1 for 1 on three-pointers, and 5 rebounds, 1 assist as well. Michaela Almer, 8 points, 3 for 10 on field goals, 2 for 7 on three-pointers, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Almer as well. Walker Demers, she has 13 points, 3 for 4 on field goals, 1 for 1 on three-pointers, 6 for 6 on free throws, 4 rebounds as well. She also has 5 fouls right now. On the Jackrabbit side, it's Brooklyn Meyer stealing the show, 26 points for her. Timmer's got 12 points, Mathewitz with 12 as well. Those are the top scorers here for the Jackrabbits. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remain in the game. 79-69 is the score. And Mathewitz inbounds to Paige Meyer. Meyer's got it. Inside to Brooklyn Meyer. Spin around and up for 2 as it rolled around the rim. Finally drops in. Score there by Brooklyn Meyer. She now has 28 points. 81-69 is the score. Almer has it for North Dakota, pushing inside the basket, up for 2. (81-71). The Jackrabbits were on a 7-0 run in the last minute, but that ends that. There's Timmer. Mathewitz, Paige Meyer, Brooklyn Meyer inside, goes towards the basket, tries for 2, no good. Pemberton on the rebound. Just over 2 minutes remaining. It's going to be a wide open 3-shot cashed by Schiller, but a foul is going to stop the play before that shot counts. Pemberton's going to pick up a foul for North Dakota. That's the 4th team foul here for North Dakota. The Jackrabbits only have 1. 2 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the game. Paige Meyer. Over to Timmer. Timmer to Mesa Biome. Mesa Biome back to Paige Meyer. Paige Meyer into Brooklyn Meyer. Spinning around, scoring. It's Brooklyn Meyer again. She now has 30 points. Minute 30 remaining in this one. Schiller has it. Full court press from Paige Meyer. Underneath the basket. Shot no good by Pemberton. Rebounded by the Jackrabbits. Mathewitz headed the other way. Pagemeyer. Minute 10 seconds remaining. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Pagemeyer inside, off the glass and in. 85-71, 1 minute remaining here in the game. Schiller has it for North Dakota. Hands it over to Horn. Horn turns around, tries to put it up for two, no good. Ibrahim with the rebound and score. 40 seconds remaining here. 85-73. Jackrabbits have made 5 of their last 6 field goals. Pagemeyer fell down, non-contact. No injury though, she's all good. But the ball does go out of bounds, so North Dakota will get it. 27 seconds. Jocelyn Schiller has it. Dancing around the three-point line. Schiller moving inside. Loses control of the ball. It's Mathewitz with it. Towards the basket and score for Madison Mathewitz with 9 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's 87-73 and headed the other way, North Dakota. 4 seconds, 3, 2, and a shot is no good. And that's the end of that. 87-73. The Jackrabbits are going to win the first half of the Port Classic here in First Bank in Trust Arena in front of the sellout crowd of almost 5,000. So final score here, 87-73. Jackrabbits are going to advance. Overall record, 15-3 and 5-0 in conference play. We'll be back here for a post-game show on Collegiate Sports, and then we'll be waiting for the second half of this doubleheader to kick off with the men's game starting around 4:15. So stick around for the post-game show. We'll be right back on Collegiate Sports after this.
This portion of KSDJ 90.7's broadcast is brought to you by D.O. Bike and Fitness. Located at 1738 6th Street in Brookings, South Dakota, D.O. is a place for all things bikes. Offering top brands such as Trap and Electra, this close-to-campus store has both bike and e-bike options. Remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy a bike, and that's pretty close. 692-2022 is the number to call for this full-service and sales store. D.O. is a proud sponsor of SDSU Student Radio KSDJ 90.7.
They are our cuddlers and coworkers, purr machines and love bugs, and constant companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life so much better. When we face unexpected challenges in life, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people who love their pets, and the pets who love their people, ensuring these families stay exactly where they belong, together. And you have something to offer. With an open heart and mind, there is nothing you can't do. There's no gesture too small or too big when it comes to helping. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. You can help keep pets and people together. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is the post-game report here on Collegiate Sports. Women's game just concluded the first half of this doubleheader. They call it the Port Classic here in Brookings, and the score, 87-73, the Jackrabbits defeat the North Dakota Fighting Hawks. They advanced to 5-0 in the conference and 15-3. Overall, North Dakota going to move down to 8-11 and 3-3 in Summit League action. So, some stats that we're going to look at here through this one. Starting off with North Dakota. Their field goal percentage, 47%, 27 for 57 field goals, and three-point percentage, 38%. 8 for 21 on three-pointers, and 79% free throw percentage from the line. On the Jackrabbit side, 53% field goal percentage, 33 for 62 there. 33% from the three-point line, so a little bit less than North Dakota there. And 6 for 18 is where that total is going to come out to on three-pointers. And 88% from the free throw line, 15 for 17 there. A big factor in this one, fouls through both halves. Starting off with the top players here from North Dakota. It's going to be Michaela Almer with 10 points there, 4 for 11 on field goals, 2 for 7 three-pointers, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists as well. Top scorer for North Dakota was Jocelyn Schiller. She had 19 points, 6 for 10 on field goals, 3 for 4 on three-pointers, 4 for 6 on free throws, and 2 assists for her as well. Didn't have a foul throughout the entire game, although I think she played the entire game. Walker DeMure, she had 13 points, 3 for 4 on field goals, 1 for 1 on three-pointers, 6 for 6 on free throws, and 4 rebounds for her as well. Another top scorer for North Dakota is Kiara Pemberton. She had 15 points, 7 for 15 there, and 1 for 1 on three-pointers. She had 6 rebounds and 1 assist as well. Now let's take a look at the Jackrabbits. Top scorer for the Jackrabbits, it's Brooklyn Meyer. She had an amazing game, 30 points there, 11 for 17 on field goals, no three-point shots attempted, 8 for 9 on free throws there. She had 3 rebounds as well. Next highest scoring player for the Jackrabbits was Madison Mathewitz. She had 14 points tonight, 6 for 9 on field goals, 2 for 3 on three-pointers, and 8 rebounds, 2 assists for Mathewitz. Timmer had a good night, 12 points for her, 5 for 9, and 2 for 4 from the three-point line. 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Haley Timmer. Paige Meyer, a little bit more of a quiet night, but she still broke over 10 points. She had 11. And 4 for 8 with those, and 1 for 4 for the three-point line, 2 for 2 on the free throw line. 2 rebounds and an astonishing 10 assists there for Paige Meyer. Mesa Byam playing a little bit more of a support role here tonight. She had 6 points, 2 for 4 on field goals, 2 for 2 on free throws, 8 rebounds, 2 assists for Mesa Byam. Callie Tyson, she had 7 points tonight, 2 for 5, 3 for 4 on the free throw line, and 3 rebounds, 1 assist for Tyson. Katie Vasika, a little bit of a quieter night for her as well. 7 points, 3 for 7, 1 for 4 from the three-point line, and 4 rebounds for Katie Vasika. Coming up next for the women's basketball team, they're going to be headed to St. Paul, Minnesota, taking on St. Thomas on January 22nd on Wednesday at 7 p.m. You can catch that one on the Summit League Network or over on the radio at the Jackrabbit Sports Network. Then we'll have a big one, matchup against Vermilion. That one will be in Vermilion. USD taking on the Jackrabbits January 25th, Saturday at 1 p.m. That's on the Jackrabbit Sports Network, the Summit League Network, or Midco Sports. The next time we come back to Brookings, it'll be a good game, facing off against North Dakota State, January 29th on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And you can catch that one on Collegiate Sports. We'll be here for that one. That's a big game in First Bank in Trust Arena. So next time we'll see you for women's basketball will be January 29th, Wednesday, 7 p.m. So make sure you tune in to that one. So We'll move on here. We'll get the men's game. It'll start at 4:15, so that's in about 30 minutes. So we'll have that on Collegiate Sports. We're going to tune out from this one, but make sure you tune into that one again in about 30 minutes. Anyways, if you're not going to tune in for that one, you stuck around for this one, thank you so much for listening. I've been Ben Anderson for Collegiate Sports. Have a good night, everybody.